What's up, my YouTube family? Today I'm back with a video to try to help you save some money on food and store up a couple items in case the economy gets worse than what it is. Right here I have these ice cream containers. I specifically buy this type of ice cream just for the container, and I fill it up with different types of beans. We have lima beans, we have pinto beans in them. I have some with rice in them. I have some with flour, some with sugar, and some with cornmeal. I also buy this big bag of rice. It's 25 pounds. It's at Sam's Club. So we'll always have rice. And rice is one of the items that, if you get on hard times or whatever, you can always cook some rice and it'll fill your family up. I also buy my seasonings from Sam's Club in these big containers because they last me for almost a year. And it's cheaper than going to the store every 3 to 4 months because you done ran out of seasonings. And I also as well buy this big thing of flour. It's all purpose. It's 12 pounds. So, that'll last a long time. It's good until March 28th of 2024. So you always want to be mindful of those type of things. So another good thing you can do to help save money on food and stuff like that, because everything is so high, is try not to buy all your food at one store. So what you want to do is, I got a glare on my face right here. It's kind of bothering me, but let me see if I can turn this way. So what you want to do is you want to go to multiple stores when you're grocery shopping. All this is real good on canned goods because canned goods, you're going to kind of tweak them and season them anyway to your liking. So you should go there and get canned goods. You can go to Walmart and get things like spaghetti sauce, spaghetti noodles, any pasta noodles, macaroni and cheese, your French fries. Because Walmart has such a big store and there's so many of them that they can afford to lower their prices on some of their items that would probably be higher at like your local store or places like that. So that'll kind of help you with the out-of-pocket expense of going to different stores instead of just trying to get everything at one store, because sometimes canned goods at one store is higher than it is at another store. So you want to go to a variety of stores. And like as far as my meat, I only get certain meats out of Walmart. Like I'll get the tube of ground beef instead of getting the pack, because you can cut those up and put them in freezer bags, and in that way you'll have ground beef for like the entire month, be honest with you, probably a little over depending on how often you cook ground beef. And another thing that we do, we go to Sam's Clubs and we get pork chops. I think the pork chops was like $14 and something. It was an assorted pack, so they're not all going to be center cut. Some of them's going to have pork steak in it. It only had like 2 pork steaks in the bottom. I'm really not a big fan of pork steak because it has all that fat on it. But if you're only getting 2, you can, when you separate them, so what we do is we separate them because we're a family of 3. And I put 4 pork chops per bag, and I ended up with 4 bags. And I put the pork steaks in a bag by itself because that's probably something we can just throw on the grill, because like I said, it's got so much fat on it. Don't nobody want no piece of meat with all the fat on it like that. So I'm not prone to fry those up or anything like that. But yeah, you can get chicken breasts from Sam's Club. It was like they range from $20 to $23. But you get, it was 2, 4, 6, you get 8 pretty good sized chicken breasts, the boneless kind. And it just depends on how often you eat chicken breasts. But that should last you, even if you're a family of, let's say 5 or less, then depending on what meal, because a lot of times chicken breasts, we use it as something, the meat in a meal. So you could probably cut up, if you're a family of 5, and you say you was going to make chicken Alfredo, you should be able to cut up 3 of those chicken breasts and have enough chicken Alfredo so everybody will get a nice portion. And then you would have 3 left over for something else you wanted to do that month. So that would kind of last you like the whole month. So let me see what else. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna make some videos. It's certain foods that you can do it more than one way. Like say when next time I cook rice, we're gonna have plain rice, and then it's like 4 or 5 different ways you can do rice. Like the next day, you could put some cheese in it. Y'all can have cheese rice. Or you could cook some pinto beans, and after you've eaten the pinto beans, then you can have some red beans and rice. You can have some shrimp fried rice. You can have some chicken and rice. See, rice stretches so many ways. And as far as the pinto beans, you can have pinto beans. You can make them into red beans and rice. You could smash them up and make them into refried beans and put them on a burrito and stuff. See, you could cook it one time, but then you could serve it 3 different ways so your family would eat it, because they don't like leftovers here. But if I do it a different way, even though it's the same thing, it is presented as something different and they'll eat it. I hope this video was helpful. Please leave me a comment in the comment box. And give this video a thumbs up. Help your girl. Come on now. Look out for me. I need some watch hours. Until the next video, y'all have a blessed day. And see you later. Deuces.